Is Freddie joining us today?
I don't think so. He said he had an upset stomach.
Ah,
And he said that Kian was in the hospital that he got bit by something, like
really?
a spider, an insect or something, and it was taking its toll on him. So I'm not sure.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, let's do a check-in. We'll let a few people come in here and we'll get started. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Veronica. So last week, what did we do last week? We did some state mastery stuff. How did that work out for everybody? Good? Doreen's got a big smile. I think was it last week that we did the rave? Nolene, were you here last week?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, we had a rave. It was incredible.
Ah,
And we all took ecstasy and just danced, and it was
oh,
great. You really,
oh, yeah, right.
That
you,
rave is so awesome. When I think about it, I just go, ah! Yeah, off the charts. Really good.
yeah, good, good.
I have a question
Mhm.
because, well, I suggest the singer you listen to. Did you listen to it actually? That singer from Kazakhstan?
I remember you suggesting it. No, tell me again.
Yeah, his name is Dimash. Dimash, D-A, no, Dimash.
S8. Okay, I'll look him up.
Yeah, and his last name's Kudabagan, but if you type in Dimash, he's the best singer in the world. So, uh,
Okay,
yeah. But
okay.
yeah, most of his songs are in different language, so it's a bit different.
I'll check it out. No, I'm up. I'm up for it.
Okay.
I thought I saw Jasmine just jumped on as well. If you missed it, we were talking about last week's call, and we did some state control stuff and some state anchoring, and then at the end we had a mental rave, which was pretty fun. If you haven't listened to the replay, so tonight I had kind of two topics that I was going back and forth with in my head. One is the mathematics of motivation, and the other one is a technique that I call spinning, which is the one that I've decided to go with. So we'll do the motivation call another day, and I think that's an important one as well. But we're gonna do this technique. Have any of you ever heard of a book or a technique called hands-on? I think the book's called Hands-on Healing.
No.
Dave, Sunita says yes. David Snyder talks about it some. And it's this guy who was a researcher and he didn't believe in any energy healing modalities. And so he set out to test and disprove them. And he tried Reiki and all these different techniques. And what they would do is they would take sick mice and they would just get these groups of students to try these different techniques. So it wasn't dependent on, one person or one technique. And the technique that they found that had reliable, consistent success was this technique called spinning. And that's what we're going to do today. And so, what it is you come up with a list of 10 to 20 things. We'll just do 10. 10 things that you want to manifest. And these aren't things that society says you should want. They're things that like actually bring you joy and excitement and light up your nervous system. And then what you do is you create images of those and you create a sensory and emotional anchor to the idea of those. And you create a picture and you imagine that picture, all of those pictures cycling through in your head. And so it's like the first picture, then the second, then the third, and each one triggers that little emotional, energetic response within you. And so when you do it really fast, it ramps up your nervous system into a really, I'm not really sure what word to even use. So have any of you ever created a mind movie, like, which is like a movie for a vision board almost? Yeah, Jasmine, Sunita. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. I'll show you what I've done, Allison. So a mind movie is like a vision board. Let me let Sarah in. Sarah, you're in just in time. So we're talking about this technique called spinning, where you create a list of the things that you want to manifest. You create a sensory anchor to that, and then you create an image for it. And you take all of the images and you cycle them through your mind faster and faster. And so I took the idea of a mind movie, which is where you have images pop up on a movie screen with music to it. That's like your vision board. It's like a movie vision board. But I took that and combined it with the spinning technique. So I took all these images and I put them in this almost like a rotary where one image comes at me and then the next one and the next one. And it starts off slow and it gets faster and faster. So your conscious mind gets like wrapped up trying to track what you're seeing. So all of these images just get imprinted into your subconscious mind. And then I took like this kaleidoscope psychedelic background with music that I'm anchored to for like a whole sensory overload. So I'll show you this movie and then we'll do this experience. Oh, there's Freddie. Hi, Freddie.
He's missing the link. Oh, there he is.
There's a few people emailing it, texting, haven't got the link.
I haven't seen it. It's the same link as last week, and the email went out, I
Is
think.
Sherry here? Sherry Bivona. She hasn't got the link.
Oh, Sherry. Yeah, well, Sherry. Yeah.
The email worked for me.
Oh, sorry, Freddie. It's tough because people message me on Facebook, and I don't have that right now. Let me send Sherry a link real quick. Or Lynn, do you have that available? Can you send that to her?
I don't know where the link is.
Okay.
I've got it in my email somewhere, but I don't know how to get that to my phone.
I'm the same way.
Let me do it, Nick.
Okay. You have the group chat. All right, we'll give her a moment and then I'll catch everybody up.
I've just dropped the link into the chat.
No, it's in okay. It's in the WhatsApp group that she's looking for it.
Hey, Freddie, how you feeling? Well?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I just see if I can send this link over. You know what, half of a man, I can't do two things at the same time.
I'm doing.
It's like,
And how's your son?
my son,
Yeah.
he's in a pretty bad way, actually. Yeah, it's horrible.
Which
We
one?
don't
What's
know
happened, Freddie?
we don't know what happens. He was working on his he's a builder. He was working
that
on a
Kian?
building site.
Is that Kian?
Yeah, Kian, yeah. And he at kind of his break yesterday, he took his glove off and his hand was swollen. He didn't think too much of it. He didn't think he'd been bitten or anything. And he didn't know what happened. Anyway, it got worse last night. His mum took him to the hospital. They gave him some antibiotics, sent him home and said, if you'd feel any better, come back. He immediately started to throw up and feel really ill. So he went back to the hospital and he was waiting for hours. In the end, he said, I'm not waiting anymore. And he came home, which was ridiculous, really. Because they're doing their best, but, there are other emergencies. So anyway, this morning it was worse. His arm started to swell. So his mum took him back, been here all day. They eventually admitted him and put him on one of those drips, I don't know what you call it, where it's intravenous now. So it's been pretty bad, yeah. So we don't know what it is. They've done blood cultures to see if they can find out what it is that's happening. But yeah, he's been in a lot of pain. So yeah, but thanks for asking.
Freddie, who is this? I missed that part.
My son Kian, my youngest, he's 21, 22.
Oh,
We think he must have got bitten. And there's very few things that bite you in England that will hurt you.
Yeah.
The only spider we have is a thing called a false widow. But we don't know, and they don't know yet. So
is he feeling any better with the IV?
well, they put it in, and to be honest, I don't know when they put too big a dose in, but he went into another world of agony in the arm that's
geez.
not swollen.
That's
So
terrible.
they had to come and change that.
Oh gosh.
And yeah, so he's in there for the night. We'll see. But
Hopefully they get him stabilized.
it's not nice not knowing what it is, really, you know.
Mm-mm.
Well, we wish him all the best, and
Thank you. Yeah, I will.
appreciate you being here, despite of
Yeah.
all of this. Thank you.
It's nice to see you all.
Good to-
Nicholas has got some plans for this evening. I'm not quite sure what, but
Yeah, well,
I'm
we
looking
kind of
forward to
started,
the
but
journey.
I'll recap everything. I think Sherry's on. I think we got everybody made it that wanted to come, right? All right. So I'll do a quick recap here. So I was talking about a technique called spinning that was written by, it's a book called Hands-On Healing, written by William Bankston. And it's a technique where you list out the things that you want to manifest. So these are things that like bring you excitement and joy and like enthusiasm. And so what you do is you create a list of those, and then you anchor the feeling of those, the sensory experience of those, and then you create an image for it. So let's say like I've always wanted to have a red Corvette. I would imagine driving that red Corvette. I would run my hands across it. I would see it. I would hear the engine, and I would get the feeling. And then I would create a picture of that, and I would get the feeling, and I would just strengthen that anchor. And I would do that for 10 to 20 different things that I wanted to manifest. Now, the spinning technique is where you take those images of those 20 things and you cycle them in your mind. And so you get faster and faster and faster and faster. And so each one triggers like that, a little bit of that state response in you. And so as they speed up, it gets faster and faster. And these images, they get into your subconscious mind and they get into your energy field as thought forms, if you will. And so what I was just sharing, that I took the idea of spinning and created a mind movie based on it. So a mind movie is a vision board that is a movie. And so the images come up and you can put music to it. And so it's just like watching a vision board in action. But what I did is I took the images and I made them speed up faster and faster with music and with a kaleidoscope background to tie up the conscious mind. So I'm going to show you what I created, and then we're going to go through and we're going to come up with 10 things that you want to manifest. We're going to step in to the feeling of those. You're going to create images for them, and then you're going to cycle that through your imagination and through your energy field. So that's what we're going to do today. Any questions on that? No? You guys look excited? Okay, let me see if I can share my mind movie here. That's not the one. Hold on. All right, do you guys see YouTube right now?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So this is how it starts. There's a few minutes of this to kind of create a trance state. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear the music. I'm guessing you will. Maybe not. Can you hear music or not?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't hear it. I don't know why. So this is the kaleidoscope. So I would put this full screen and just kind of go into a trance watching this. And this is meant to continually speed up. And then pretty soon the images start to cycle. Let's see. So these images start to cycle, things that I want to experience, things I want to do. So this is kind of the pace that they start. So it's one after the other. And a lot of these things I've actually manifested. So Resonance was the event that I did. I think I made this video before I did my first event. So then I just have it speed up. So the music gets faster. And then at the end, it's going so fast. Like this isn't even the fastest yet. But you can see if you were triggered to all of these different images, like if they had meaning to you, how it would just like activate your nervous system in a totally different way. And then pretty soon they're going so fast you can barely even make out what's happening. So that's I call it the mind melt movie because it melts your mind a little bit. And I took that on my buddy's VR headset, and it's like actually an incredible experience because the YouTube in the VR like wraps around your whole field of vision. And then you can put music on, and so you get totally lost into that experience. So any questions on the Mind Melt movie? Is that kind of a cool concept?
How do we get our own?
I've actually thought about offering that as like maybe a couple week workshop, but I'd have to have a video editor. And like, I don't know if you saw, but I took like, I edited myself with Joe Rogan, and I edited my logo on a jet. And like, I did some things that were like customized images as well, which you can do. So I'd want to have somebody like,
There's a
really-
VA.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could have a VA do a lot of that stuff. But I had a VA, I had to work with him quite a bit to get that video. So I don't know what he would charge to create those and to put music to them, but I was gonna make an app for it, and like I had a whole business plan around it.
In doing it, the research, did you do any research? Does the speed matter for the subconscious mind? What is there like a max speed or not that we're aware of?
No, I don't think so. I think the idea is things that you're excited about and that your conscious mind is overloaded. So I've got emotionally anchored music. I've got the kaleidoscopes in the background and a speed of image that like just kind of overloads my conscious mind. So these images get into the subconscious. And if you've ever been to a Joe Dispenza event, he, at least in some of them, he has you create these mind movies, and he does something similar, but not to this magnitude, not with the spinning technique. So that's what we're gonna do with some hypnosis today. How's that sound? This is almost like the rave experience we did last week. A little mind movie rave. All right, cool. Let's do it. I want you to come up with a list of 10 to 20 things that you want to manifest. So you can take a moment and just take a deep breath and relax. Maybe get a pen and some paper. And don't start writing yet, but just take a moment and really connect into your body. Relax your tongue completely. Feel the space around your eyes and your nose. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, just continue to relax. And ask yourself this question: what do I want? What do I want to experience? What do I want to own? What do I want to manifest? Where do I want to go? And when you start to get answers, maybe they're images or ideas, or simply just knowings about the things that you'd like to experience, you can open your eyes and start writing them down. And they don't have to be in any particular order. Just something that truly excites you. You don't have to even think about how it's going to happen. It can be something that's small or incredibly large and complex, just as long as it really, truly excites you. And if you want, you can leave a comment in the chat box if you have something that will inspire other people as well. Like I've recently started with the idea that I want to go on a European river cruise and wake up early and write my book for a few hours in the morning and then go explore cities in Europe. So that's something I'm working on. And I want to do a motorcycle trip around Latin America. So they've got to be very like clear, specific things. And just come up with that list. They don't have to be in order yet. And if anybody wants to share, or just shout out some ideas they have, we'd love to hear. Don't be so shy. Looks like you guys are all hard at
We're all
work.
busy writing.
I know, I see that. You know exactly what you want. I want to take bachata dancing lessons this winter as well. That's on my list. Freddie got to witness some of that at Las Vegas last year.
You know, we did, yeah.
This could be people you want to train with, people that you want to spend time with. Freddie says Monaco F1 race. As a driver or a spectator, Freddie?
It'd have to be a spectator, unfortunately.
Or the pit crew?
I can't see that well. It would be fun for everyone else if I was racing. Las Vegas do the F1 now as well.
Uh-huh.
That looks like a good experience, yeah. There is Vegas with Red Bull, true. It would be nice to get in as a hypnotist with one of those teams. See what you could do.
That would be awesome.
I work with Superbike, races, but not with F1 races.
I was actually just looking at California has a Superbike school. There's California Superbike School, which is like a motorcycle riding course, which is supposed to be pretty awesome.
Near
Yeah,
me?
I think they do it all over the world, Allison, but it's
Oh.
yeah, it's definitely headquartered in California.
Well, if you come out here, let me know.
I will, for sure. All right, let's get some more ideas. We're still working on this, huh?
It might be that one thing will give you the ability to do all the other things you want to do. So what's the one thing you need to do to be able to, apart from winning the lottery, which I did last week, by the way. Yeah, I got 4 numbers. I only need 2 more for 56 million. But 4 numbers only paid out £103, which isn't quite the same. But it's a start.
Yes, Blaine.
I have a good one. We'll all go to the red carpet for Freddie's movie premiere.
Oh, I love it.
How about
Yeah, that is the one thing I'd love to happen. Yeah. If you haven't read my crime novel yet, it's out on Audible and it's out on Amazon, called Hypnotized. But don't hold it against me.
Oh, Freddie,
That's-
there was a sorority sister of mine at the alumni event that I told about your hypnosurgery, and she was very interested because she has bursitis. So do I just have her join the group, or how do I get her in touch with you?
Just get her to email me or, contact me on Messenger. And I'll
Do I have your email?
I'll take her through it.
Okay.
It's that easy, my email. It's just Freddie_Jacquin@gmail.com.
Is there a dot in the middle, or
Yeah,
just
it's Freddie with a Y.
And there's a
Full stop,
period.
Jacquin.
Full stop is what, a period
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
at
Dot. I used to say
gmail.com.
dot, then people just thought it was dots, DOT. But so yeah. get her to contact me. If I can help, I will. Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, how we doing, everybody? Doreen, you look like you're in a good mood today. I love it. All right, does anyone want to share any ideas?
I am now.
Oh, Maria, I love it.
Lush financial ease. That sounds good. Yeah.
All right, so we want to take these and make them like very clear sensory experiences. So something that we could see and hear and feel. So, and I guess the idea with this is we're taking images and we're cycling those. So daily touch of the divine, I love that. And if you can create like a visual representation of what that means to you, that's what we're looking for here. Okay, so everyone's got a list. So now go through your list and just start to put them in order. Like look at your list and say, you know what, if I could have one of these experiences or one of these things right now, which one would I choose? And then make that number one. And then go, which one would be the next one I would choose? Hosting retreats. How many of you have a dream to host retreats?
I'll attend them.
Yes, Allison will be at all of them.
Well, I'll share with you. I've just written a new book called Transformation for the Awakening Woman. And Jasmine and I are working on a workshop to go along with that book and a retreat at some point, maybe at the beginning of next year, somewhere hot and warm and nice, maybe Spain or something like that. So you'll hear about it soon. And written the book, done the audio. It's just getting everything else in place so we can, so people who buy the book and the audio can go to the workshop and book on a retreat. So keep an eye out. That's what's going to happen soon. So that is manifesting. That is happening at some point in the near future.
Sarah says she wants you to do it in Florida, but Sarah, I think you got to get out of your comfort zone and go somewhere different.
Damn it, Nick.
Something just told me to tell you that. I don't know.
No, actually, Spain, Freddie, Spain has been on my short list and it's been coming up like weird things. People are mentioning it everywhere I go. So maybe Spain's the way to go.
We'll put it in your list here.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. So how are we doing on the order? We getting clear on that? Still working on it? So you should have a list. Let's do you can do up to 1 through 10. You don't necessarily need all 10, but if you want to create 1 through 10. And then we're going to create a quick little sensory experience anchor for each one of these. Allison's got her top 5. That'll work. Does anyone still need time? All right. So take your top 1 and close your eyes. Don't worry, this isn't hypnosis, just guided imagination. And step into the experience of this number 1 thing and see it and feel it and hear it all around you. And notice how the energy in your body is already shifting. And get a full sensory experience. And take that full sensory experience and turn it into an image. Like a poster or a painting in front of you. And make sure this image is very clear. Make any changes you want to make. You can put a frame on it if you want. And take that image, that picture, and wrap it around you like a blanket and breathe it in. And this is your first anchor. And take your second priority. You can open your eyes and look at your list if you need to. And step into the experience of that second image. And feel yourself in it. Notice how free or how empowered, how present. Notice if there's any smells or tastes. See everything you're going to see in this experience. Feel it on your skin. Feel the emotions of it. And hear it. And when you're sure you've got a clear experience of this, take all of that and put it in a picture in front of you as your second image. And when that image is locked into your mind, imagine it moving towards you, and that image shrinks down right into your brain. And feel it embedding all the way down into the base of your brain. And when you're ready, you can step into your third experience. You can look at your list if you need to. And notice all of the senses of this third experience. Step in it. Live it. Become the person who has this experience and feel the energy pulling you to it. And make it more real in your mind than anything in the external world. Hear the sounds of it. See the sights, the colors, the movement. Feel the emotions. And take this third manifestation, this third image, and see it as a picture in front of you. And imagine moving this picture around you to find the perfect place where it feels the strongest. That may be above you or below you or next to you. And when you've got it just where you want it, you can step into the fourth image, the fourth priority on your list. And if you need to look at it, you can. And look through your eyes like you're there now. Like you're the type of person to have this experience or to own this thing or to do this thing. And notice what it feels like. What do you see? What do you hear? What are the textures of it? Make it brighter. Change the temperature of the experience if you'd like. Make it closer and bigger if that feels better. And take all of this experience and put it inside of a picture in front of you. Make it crystal clear so there's no mistaking. And breathe that image into you, knowing that anytime you see this image, this feeling will automatically fire. And finally, let's do number 5. I think we're on number 5. You can open your eyes and look at your list. and step into the experience of number 5. Maybe it's a time with a person or a place, an event, an accomplishment. Imagine your hands reaching out and touching this thing. Your eyes take in the full image like you're there now. You hear all of the sounds. And of course, you feel all of the feelings of having this experience. And when that feeling is really strong and growing, try to get rid of it and notice what happens instead. Notice the harder you try to get rid of that feeling, the stronger it gets. And as you look at that image, you feel that feeling. And the more you look at the image, the stronger that feeling continues to grow. And imagine now 5 images in a row, starting with number 1, then number 2, 3, 4, and 5. In a moment, not yet, but in a moment, I'm going to have you imagine slowly cycling those images through you. Like they're going, you see them in front of you, and they move through the top of your head and out through the bottom of your feet in a circle. And start them slowly, seeing that first image, feeling the feelings, seeing the colors of that, and move that picture over the top of your head, through your entire being, and out through your feet to continue in that circle. As that second image slowly arises, and you see and you remember all of the sensory experiences of that second image. And you feel those feelings as that image moves from the top of your head down through the bottom of your feet. Back into that circle. And you see that third image. And you feel all of the feelings connected to that. And you pull that image from the top of your head through the bottom of your feet, activating every part of you with this feeling. Seeing the fourth image, remembering that experience, seeing the colors, hearing the sounds, seeing that picture incredibly clearly and cycling that through your entire energy field, feeling it flow down from your shoulders, through your hips, all the way through your feet to the fifth image. And see that image so clearly and feel all of the feelings associated with that. And move that image through the top of your head, through your entire body, and out through your feet. Of course, returning to that first image, this time a little faster. Seeing those images move through you one after the other. Each one bringing up the emotions, the energy, the feelings, noticing your nervous system activating in a new way. Seeing the third image, the fourth image, the fifth image, cycling through you faster and faster. Seeing each image clearly as it moves through your entire energy field. And you may feel tingling or energy flowing through your fingers or your palms, maybe through your toes. You may feel your entire system activating in this new way. And see those images flowing faster and faster. Like a wheel that just keeps rotating so quickly that it's hard to tell exactly where the spokes are. And it may be hard to differentiate now, all of those 5 images, but you see them and they're there. And they're cycling faster and faster through your system. The energy of each of those activating your nervous system with excitement and enthusiasm. More power, more energy flows through you. Cycling so fast now that you can't even tell what image is where. You just feel the energy moving through you in this wheel of all of these things that you are manifesting. All of these things that bring you joy and excitement faster and faster, spinning stronger and stronger through every part of you. And you can direct this energy through your system. Anywhere that needs more energy, that needs more flow, you can move this energy through it as these images cycle faster and faster. And when you feel this power take on a life of its own, become so powerful that nothing in the universe can stop it, you can go ahead and try and notice what happens instead. Notice the harder you try to get those old feelings back, the stronger this flow feels, the more energy cycles through you, the more alive you become. Knowing that those images can continue to cycle, or you can slow them down if you'd like. But every time you think of them and remember them, you will feel these feelings. You'll remember all of the sensory experiences linked to it, and that enthusiasm and excitement will flow through you even more. And when you're ready, and you know that this experience and these images and feelings are locked inside of you and you can access them at any time, you can take a deep, relaxing, rejuvenating breath through every part of you and exhale, coming into your body, into your present awareness, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, ready to open your eyes at any moment and share your experience. I see a couple big smiles here. How do we do? Lynn, you look pretty excited.
I couldn't remember the order. I couldn't remember my first choice till right at the end.
That's perfect.
But I got the flow and I got the tingling and everything. I really went there, but I couldn't. It was hilarious. And the one thing I'll share with you, the one thing I really, really want. My sister's in a nursing home, and she's and this is serious, but she's 20 odd miles away. It's an hour to get to, and I'm trying to get her moved. I've got all red tape and everything. So that was the one thing I wanted. And in this new nursing home, if I manage to get her here, it's only 15 minutes drive, so I can see her often instead of just once a week. And they've got a room that you can use for the family. And my girlfriends, who are my sister Anne Louise, who she's got brain damage, but she remembers all of them. We from 50 years ago when we were kids, we went horse riding, and they've got a room there, and that's my vision of having, because I've told the girls this, I'm gonna treat them and bring them over when we get her moved into this room, and we're just gonna have a party, you know, a buffet and yeah, some drinks. But I couldn't remember it till right at the end. But all the others, yeah, it was a good experience, but it's just made me laugh because I couldn't remember. And that's what I want more than anything in the world, is to have my sister here,
right,
close by, so I can see her often. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that, and I'm sure if you stay with this vision, you'll find a way to make that happen.
I was definitely on the red carpet with Blanc at one point. She had a little black dress on, which I saw her in when we were in Ireland that time. We had a bit of a do after the conference. So that was definitely a strong vision in my mind, Blan. You and I walking down the red carpet, the premiere of my film, hypnotized. I could see it. And the look on your face, I have to tell you, it was pretty cool. The smile on your face
Oh,
on that red
gosh, that was-
carpet. So yeah,
Yeah, that was brilliant.
let's keep manifesting that. That'd be cool.
Freddie, I thought.
We may
I
as
thought.
well.
Oh, go ahead, Blaine. Oh, she muted herself.
Your sound's off, I think.
I was just saying we may as well.
That's
Is that
right.
what you mean?
Yeah.
Freddie, I thought you said you had a little black dress on, and so I was just creating that image, and
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that's now
Well,
cycling through my mind. So thank you for that.
yeah. Well, I'm pleased for you, Nick.
I'm gonna manifest that one way or the other. I'm not sure how yet.
Freddie, I heard that too. So immediately I was like, what?
To be honest,
would
so
be-
did I.
That'd be better fun, I think. Yeah. Well, now I've stuck with that image as well.
Now we've got the whole group is like imagining this and bringing
Yeah.
it in, bringing it to fruition.
So you have to wear the little red dress or black dress or whatever.
Well, actually, I'll tell you a quick story. Years ago, and it was years ago, I was going out with this girl, and she said, we're going to go to this fancy dress thing. So she taught me into dressing up as a woman. And I had this black, I don't know what you call it, 3/4 taffeta dress on, right? And at that point in time, I'm not quite as bad now, but I was very, very hairy. So the dress ended kind of here, and the hair ended up here. So this black taffeta dress and all this hair coming out the top of it. And they put a hairpiece in. At that time, I had a full head of black hair, and they put a hairpiece in. And I had these little, I don't know how you girls walk on heels, but I spent a week practicing to walk on these bloody heels. So anyway, we went out, and she was dressed as a bumblebee, and I was dressed as a woman, a very ugly woman, I have to tell you. And I had a sports car at the time, and we stopped to speak to her cousin. So my car was parked on the side of the road. I'm standing in the middle of the road, dressed as a woman, and it was the summer. From the back, I must have looked pretty good, you know. And a couple of guys, look at Sarah's face, and a couple of these guys had had a few drinks, and they came walking down the road. Well, one of them obviously saw that I was a man, but the other one didn't. And they must have been over on a trip from France, because he had a French accent. And he tapped me on the shoulder, and he said, would you like to come in my car? Pointing to my car, right? And I turned round, and he saw his hair hanging out the top of this dress. And and his mouth, honestly, his mouth dropped open, and I just tapped him on the cheek, and I said, no, thanks, mate. And I could hear his friend laughing down the road. And I expect even like that must be like 30 years on. I imagine that guy is still ribbing him about the time that he tried to chat up this transvestite in Tunbridge Wells in Kent. But anyway, it was so yes, I have worn a little black dress at one point in my life, just to let you know.
Where are the photograph? Where's the photographic evidence?
I'll share you the photograph. I've got it somewhere. Next time we're on, I'll share it with you. And I think you'll find me very attractive. Yeah.
Why didn't you just do a chest wax?
No, I can't stand pain, Sarah. You know that. You've seen that sign on my headboard, no scratching, gouging or biting. So no.
Another life, Freddie, another life.
No waxing for me, I'm afraid.
I have that image of you in the
No.
dress embedded in my brain.
Thanks. Well, we've got off. Sorry, I was taking right off the subject here. Back to Nick. Get some sensibility coming back into it.
No, that's perfect. Create an emotion, give a suggestion, right? Sarah, you're going to have trouble getting that image out of your brain. That's the funny thing. You're going to fall asleep tonight and you're just going to see that in your mind. I don't know. Maybe not, but maybe.
Probably.
Yes, that's right. Exactly. All right. Yes, Blaine.
Just going to say, Nick, that is the quantum field.
What's the experience we just
fact
did, or
that, Freddie, we were speaking about him being in a dress, and he actually was in a dress.
that's right. That's right. Back in time.
Who knew?
There is no time in the quantum, right? All right. So any more shares on the experience of cycling the images? Did everyone kind of feel their like energy system coming online in a different way? Yeah, sort of.
Can I share a little bit about that part, Nick?
I'd love that. Yeah.
So I definitely felt like it almost felt like a vortex, like this vortex of energy. And then as you were saying, it could get stronger and faster. Then I felt like it could kind of spin out of control. So I felt my conscious mind kind of go, wait a second, let's reel it in a little bit. And then I kind of got it to a pace that felt good. But the more I tried to kind of forget what that felt like, just the faster and stronger it rotated. So it was like this internal rotation.
Cool.
Yeah.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
I think it was clockwise.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, clockwise. Yeah.
So clockwise puts energy into systems and counterclockwise pulls energy out of systems.
No, it's good. But it's almost like, my conscious mind, that pesky little thing was like, this is too much. It's too powerful. You're too powerful. So I had to kind of like, no, just shut up. Like, just let me do this. But I mean, that's the conscious mind, right? It's like, it doesn't understand energy.
Just agree with it. That's right. I am too powerful. You don't even have to disagree with it at all.
Okay. Yeah. I love that.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, we have our own internal dialogues with it. That's cool. That's good. Because you were still experiencing it. So
yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for the share.
Yeah.
I feel like someone else just wanted to share or had their hands up. Or maybe I had a question that I wanted to ask, but now I can't think of it. All right, so let's practice real quick. So imagine you're riding a bus, or you're in a line or in a queue if you're over in England, and you just want to like have this cycle through your mind again. All right. So just imagine you're just standing there, normal day, and you start to picture these images. And you just kind of take yourself through this process. You can do it with your eyes open, eyes closed. We're just kind of practicing here. And see the images go faster and faster. And you can make them bigger or smaller or brighter, however you want them. They can move through your heart. They can move through a different part of you if you want. But just make sure the speed increases. And maybe they form a little bit of a vortex around you. And as that speed increases, feel the energy in your system. Feel the flow. Feel the strength of that energy. And notice how quickly you can shift. And this time, let those images cycling continue on their own. In a moment, your eyes will open, but those images will continue to cycle through your energy field at the perfect pace for you when your eyes open. So allow your eyes to open, knowing that those images are continually cycling at an unconscious or energetic level. All right, so what did we just take? 2 minutes? Did everyone get back through that? Have a clear understanding and experience? Andrea's shaking her head. Was everyone able to get there quickly? Anyone want to share? Okay. All right. Well, that is the image cycling idea, and I may do an offering to create mind melt. I think I called it a mind melt vision board. We may do that in the future, so stay tuned if that's something that interests you. But yeah, you can take these images.
Yes.
What's that, Allison?
I said, yes, it very much interests me.
You're up for it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Does anyone else want to share anything from this week? Everybody's quiet.
Oh,
So
I
what I
had
was,
a win.
oh, where'd you go, Jasmine? What's that?
I had a win. I needed to renew my passport for travels, and it's super hard to get an appointment. So I had one booked out in weeks, but then I would need to pay the express charge.
Mm-hmm.
So I was looking constantly every week if somebody canceled. And I was like, okay, this is the last week, otherwise I give up and pay the express charges. It was literally on that day an appointment. So I grabbed my old passport, and in it were still $70 from Vegas, which was exactly the amount for the passport.
That's awesome. That's so funny. I'm continually getting this like I just got unexpected insurance refunds. I sold the property, so I got refunds from like Iowa American Water, the energy company. Oh, and I had a property manager steal some money from me, and that just went through court, and I got a judgment. So now I'm getting checks from her every week that I never thought I would get. So I'm getting like all these unexpected windfall incomes from that, the counting cash thing that we did a couple weeks ago. So, yes, Sarah.
I still need to do the counting cash, but so today I'm launching my website, and my business is a little slow, kind of on purpose right now, because I'm just kind of recalibrating internally. And so I worked with this company when I was going through another difficult time back in 2017. It was remote, paid really well. She reaches out, the project manager, and is like, by the way, I have another remote position, 30 to 35 hours a week. You can do other jobs as long as you get this work done, 30 hours a week. We don't care when you do it. And it starts immediately. And I mean, I don't have it yet, but I qualify. And it's basically like, it's like AI storyteller. So it's like the behind the scenes work. And storytelling is what I do. That's sort of my specialty. So I'm looking at this email, and I almost deleted it. And I texted a friend and said, you know how I was saying, like, I just need a little bit of a cushion right now while I build what I'm doing? Well, it came through out of nowhere. And it just proves that you can't try to determine the how, because I could never have predicted that this woman would reach out again, 10 years later. So it was like kind of kismet, because it's perfect. Work from home, remote, don't have to go into an office, don't have to buy clothes, just do what I do. And yeah, so.
That's such an important point about the how. Like, this is what faith is. This is what surrender and allowing is you just decide what you want, and you experience it, and you become that type of person, and you have to just not worry about the how, and you have to let it surprise you how it shows up. And that's where you're like we can operate in the linear world where we're like, okay, I want a hamburger. I get in my car and I drive to McDonald's and I buy a hamburger. That's like us operating in the linear material world. Or you can imagine eating a hamburger and say, all right, I want to manifest a hamburger in some way. And then your partner goes, oh, I just picked up dinner. Here's what I got. Or, like something, it comes to you in an unexpected way. That's where your energy is in the quantum field. And so when you're operating in the how, you're in this linear material world, which for some things is fine. Like filling your refrigerator with groceries is probably fine to do it that way. But when you are operating in the quantum realm where things can manifest in unexpected ways, you have to completely give up the how. Or let the how come to you, I guess, is a better way to say it. The subconscious mind, the field will reveal the how. And the same thing with these images. Like, we're not doing anything with these images. We're just cycling them. Like, we're not trying to make it happen. We're not figuring anything out. We're just letting that energy flow through us. Cool. Thanks for sharing, Sarah. And Jasmine, thanks for sharing. I'm glad we're creating some things in our lives. That's pretty cool. And
I
Allison,
think that was the $70 that I lent you in Las Vegas, Jasmine.
They're good invested now.
I thought you said you were going to put it in your passport and give it back to me later. So that's how it works, you see. Money comes from unexpected places. I could do it at $70. Thanks.
I think I remember that, Freddie.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Yes, Blaine.
getting ready because I'm going to Hypnothoughts, and I knew I had some dollars packed away for years. And literally before I came on the call, I went routing and I found, God, I'd say it's about $300. I forgot about it because I knew it was there. I said, oh, I'll find that dollar. So it's lovely. I knew the expectation would be. So, yay.
Excellent. Excellent. I will be there on Sunday, by the way.
Stop.
Yeah.
Ah, you've met my day.
Yeah. So I will see you there.
Oh, hooray. Anyone else? Brilliant.
Just you and me. Perfect. That's.
I'll be there as well.
Oh, hooray.
Oh, good.
Barbara,
Good. We'll see you there, Barbara.
yay.
Yeah, I get in, I think at 2 p.m. So I'll message you or we'll figure something out. We'll get together, but
How lovely.
yeah. All right. Excellent. Well, this has been fun. Try this out this week. Spend a few minutes like when start your day off in bed and do your morning rave, right? The morning rave ritual, and then do your image cycling. And then you're going to get up and you're going to feel incredible. And you're going to have an amazing day. Has anyone done the rave in the morning?
What's the rave? Did I miss? Is this from last week?
Yeah.
I missed it. Okay,
I
have to
missed
watch
it
that.
too. I
All
missed
right.
it.
Should we end the
I'm
call with it?
disappointed.
Some of you are going to bed though. I don't want to get you too excited before
Oh
you go
wait,
to
it's
bed.
like the internal dance party, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What? Okay. Yeah. No,
All
it's
right.
cool.
We'll do it again just for fun, just because it's kind of fun. All right, so here's the rules. You can't move any part of your body. All right. So just get your body in a comfortable position. This is only mental. You're gonna have this feeling that you want to move your body, but don't. All right. So lock your hands in place, your feet in place, just comfortably. In a moment, not yet, but in a moment, you're gonna hear a song like you would hear at a rave, like boof, boof, like really fast, upbeat, techno, whatever kind of music that is. You're gonna imagine being in a dance club surrounded by people that are having this incredible energy, and you're gonna have so much fun. And you're gonna be right in the middle of this rave. So imagine that music slowly increasing in volume. And you feel this urge inside of you to just dance. And the music gets louder and you feel the energy of this place increase stronger and stronger. And now just imagine, don't move your body, but imagine dancing completely free. Every part of you just moving. Your arms, your legs, in perfect rhythm, jumping, dancing, your hips, every part of you just have this irresistible urge to move every part of you, and you're dancing and you hear this music louder and louder, and the energy of this place is stronger and stronger, and you feel the excitement and the freedom and the joy. And as you feel that, just notice how incredible you are, how free you are, how nothing is in the way of the things that you want to do, to be, and to have. And notice that urge, the feeling to just, the desire to move your body. And when you're fully immersed in this internal rave, and you feel all of the feelings and the freedom and the ecstasy of it, only then can you open your eyes, ready to go on with your day. That was really just for you, Doreen. I know you're into it. Anybody that had a first time experiencing that wants to share? We should have done some hypnotic ecstasy or something. I don't know if that's a good suggestion to give people, but you can probably amplify it. Some placebo ecstasy.
If you look back at this recording, you'll see Doreen's face when Nick says, "I don't want to get you too excited." Her face said, "It's not possible." If you ever get a chance, just wind it back until Nick says, "It's a bit late. I don't want you to get too excited."
Oh, Doreen.
And just look at Doreen's face, as if to say, as if. You can never get me too excited.
If you do the ecstasy, Nick, everyone's gonna be like, you gotta be careful with that.
Yeah, I don't want. Yeah,
Loving
exactly.
everybody.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
we're gonna love you. You know, we're gonna love you.
We'll create some like placebo
good.
rave pills. We won't call them ecstasy. Some placebo rave pills that we'll all pop before we do an internal rave.
Yeah.
We were giving out Hypno Sweets and last Hypno Thoughts, weren't we, Nick, on our table?
Yeah.
3 bowls of sweets.
The anxiety ones. Remember those?
Yeah, and we meant to alleviate anxiety, but all the girl had written a note, just put anxiety on it, so people were eating these pills and getting really anxious over nothing.
We had like
Eating these sweets.
love and joy, and then one was for anxiety.
Yeah.
And because it was our videographer Guillermo and Nadine that made the signs, and they hadn't quite mastered the language yet, so it was here, take this if you want to feel love, and this one will give you anxiety. That was our idea for job security, wasn't it, Freddie?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. But no,
I hope you
like,
guys will be back next year. I'm hoping to go next year. I couldn't make
Yeah.
it this year, but
We'll
I
just
mean,
manifest it, Sarah.
I do love it there. I have to say, it is
Yeah.
good. It is good fun. It is. Yeah.
I had do any of you know Paul Ramsey? He's a stage hypnotist. Anyway, I did my initial training with him, and he got a rare form of cancer a couple years ago. And so I was imagining, this is back when they were doing it at the Orleans. I would imagine hanging out with him at the pool at Hypnothoughts, because I was manifesting him getting healthy. And so I haven't seen him in a few years, so he's going to be at this, so I'm going to get to see him again. So I've manifested, he made a recovery, and so we're going to go hang out at Hypnothoughts. So I'm excited for that. So anyway, and I'm going to see Blaine and Barbara, and I'll see all of you next week.
Okay. Lovely to see you all.
Freddie, I hope your son's feeling better. I hope you get some answers.
I'm going to check on him now, make sure he's okay. Yeah.
Be thinking of you.
Yeah, tell him we're all thinking of him.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. And you.
Thank you all. See you soon. Bye.
Guys, thank you.